All right, we have one box of 2020 Hoops basketball. Non-pickers team 1 up is at 4:30. Jeremy has the Warriors, Sixers, and Bucks. Eric has the Lakers, Wizards, Hornets, Pelicans, Thunder, and Cavs. Zach has the Kings, Rockets, Nets, Knicks, Hawks, and Blazers. Matthew has the Nuggets, Raptors, and Pistons. Malachi has the T-Wolves, Clippers, and Suns. Matthew has the Mavs, Jazz, and Celtics. Josh has the Magic, Spurs, and Heat. And Matthew has the Grizzlies, Pacers, and Bulls. And look, I know how a lot of people feel about hoops, and I agree. $400 for hoops is outrageous, right? I mean, it's hoops, but that's the going price, and you're not gonna find it cheaper. It's unfortunate what this market has become, because it's not a market for collectors anymore. It's a market for people who love to flip. Which is a shame. These eventually we'll come back down, but I can't say when that will be. Who knows when it will be? We got hoops. But I mean, eventually I have to. That's just the basic rule of marketing. What goes up must come down. I mean, good thing that this isn't shipping. Jeez Louise. We got backstage pass Zion. It's going to the Pelicans, and Eric with the Pelicans. Marcus Saul, and Denny Abdia. Marcus Saul. Auto. Dame. The wrong Hornet. We got Vernon Carey Jr. Hot rookies. It's going to the Hornets, and Eric. Nice Kawhi high voltage. Najee and Wiseman. I'm convinced that these are there's one of those in every box. The same thing with the Melo. What do they actually sell for? What does the Melo sell for? Because there's definitely one in every box. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. It still sells for $6. People don't learn, do they, man? I'll sleep on something. It's like Beckett raised its prices today. You know why they raised their prices? Because they're sick of everybody submitting $3 cards. That's the problem. It needs to stop. Lewis and Precious Achiuwa. Jonathan Isaac. James Wiseman's going to the Warriors, and Jeremy. People are just submitting bulk $3 to $5 cards, hoping they come back a PSA 10. Because if they come back at 10, then it goes up to $70. That again is a prime example of how flipping has just completely, you know, you can say it's good for the hobby. You know, a lot of breakers say that, man. I'm gonna be upfront and honest with you though. It's not good for the hobby what you know, what prices are doing when players play good. Essentially, their prices shoot up, which then drives the cost of product up. That's not good for the hobby, man. I mean, look, like I said, you'll have other breakers tell you it is. That's just because they want to make more money. Look at Doncic. The more the prices of products shoot up, the more money they're making because they're getting cases of pre-sale. LaMelo Ball. So of course it's good for the hobby for them because it's putting more money in their pockets. Why wouldn't they want that to keep happening? It's going to the Hornets and Eric.
Hey, how you doing today? I'm doing okay. That's dandy. Hey, what can I get for you?
They don't want the market to come back down to normal-ish, where they only make, you know, $100, $200 a case. They want to make a couple thousand a case. They've gotten real comfortable in this bubble, and they don't want it to pop. Exactly. Got it, Giannis. Again, I'm not. It's just all generalized, you know. It isn't like breaker wars or whatever, you know. This is just in general, you know. The market is really messed up right now. And Anthony Edwards is going to the Timberwolves and Malachi. And, you know, there was flipping before, you know, sure. You know, like, for example, back in, like, 2019, before it really blew up, we would take the card, you know, because we collect as well. I collect Cowboys, he collects Fins. So we would take, you know, the Cardinals in breaks, per se, and go after Kylers. And then, well, we don't really ever sell the Kylers, but we go after them, and... You know, but it was a little bit different because they weren't selling for $5K. You know, I mean, just a little bit different, in a sense. I mean, we weren't setting our bots up to grab 100 blasters from Walmart so that we can flip them for 20 times the price. We have 86 out of 99. We didn't have a bot. 86 out of 99. Willie Cauley-Stein. It's going to the Mavs and Matthew. But you know what I'm saying. You get my point. Derrick Rose, Aaron Nesmith, Obi Toppin. God, Dorian Finney-Smith, Hot Sigs going to the Mavs and Matthew. You know, and again, we'll be upfront and honest with you guys about everything. I mean, just you ask us, we'll answer. Be upfront and honest with you guys. We're transparent. Yes. D-Book, Maxi. Man, here's the thing. I don't care who you are. There's no reason that cards should go for over $1 million. Modern cards, especially. You know, I mean, look, I understand the rarities with the vintage cards. You know, the PSA 10s, the vintage PSA 9s, 78 out of 699. Hakeem Olajuwon, Legends of the Game, going to the Rockets, and Zach. But there's no reason. I don't know. Like I said, I really don't care who you are. There's no reason that a modern day card, I mean, really anything, especially anything after 2000, should be going for anywhere near that much. James Wiseman we got next, rookie. That's going to the Warriors, and Jeremy. That's that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call inflation. Which, along with inflation, comes deflation. It's the way the world works, unfortunately. Got 18 out of 199. Malcolm Brogdon going to the Pacers, and Matthew. You know, you see the people all the time. I mean, all the time, because this is a very talked about topic. Not by breakers, though. But you see people all the time swearing that the market's never gonna come down. You know, it's staying where it's at. It's never gonna come down. And those people, I mean, just clearly don't understand how markets work. I mean, realistically. Got the Shaq. Kawhi Leonard. And, you know, a lot of people, I've gotten the question a couple times, you know, well, why you're a breaker? You want the markets to come down? Sure. I do want the market to come down, but I'm not just a breaker. You know, I'm a collector as well. So I understand what it's like, and not only that, but it's insane to charge sometimes over $1,000 for one team in a case. It's insane. That's ludicrous. That's absurd. Got 545 and a 999. Kobe White going to the Bulls, and Matthew. Grant Riller and Tyrese Halliburton. I hate doing it, you know. So yeah, I do want the market to come down. You know, like I said, most other breakers don't.